Are you missing your comfy personal space at home as you have just moved to hostel and you really don't like the way the walls are painted and you don't feel comfortable sitting in your own room? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can convert your lazy, boring, dumb-ass hostel room into your comfy personal space. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Decor MADE and I'm Gauri Singhwani. In today's video, as you might have already read the title, I'm going to be telling you tips and tricks that you can use to convert your boring hostel room into your own comfy personal space with your own mood. So yes, before we actually jump into the video, I would like to explain what a personal space actually means. So personal space can be anything where you can sit and feel like home. It can be anything. It can have your dream vision board all over the walls. It can make you feel at home, it can make you feel comfy, it can make you feel dreamy. It can be anything that you like. It can be anything that you want to see every single day when you wake up and go off to bed. So before you actually start decorating your room to make it your own personal space, I would like to mention certain things that you need to do before you actually start pasting stuff on the wall. And the first of all, I can't stress enough on the fact is that you need to seek permission from your hostel warden if you can actually put up things on the walls, because mostly people don't really allow this, but in most hostels, as it's for students, it is definitely allowed. And if some of your seniors or your roommate is already doing it, then bingo, you got it. You can go and directly put up pictures over there. But yes, you can't directly jump onto the pictures, right? You need to think, you need more things before you actually jump onto the pictures. So yes, this was part one. You need to know if you can actually put up pictures or not. Second, if you are very much bored and not at all satisfied with the colors of your walls, well buddy, I'm so sorry, you cannot change it, but you can actually put up colors in the pictures or in some sort of cloths or something, or patterns or stickers that you really like, and maybe you can make it contrast to what the color of the wall is. For example, if my wall is blue, my blue is my favorite color and I was lucky enough to have a blue room, so I chose pictures that I personally loved and that actually went with the color of my wall. So you have to analyze and see if those pictures are actually going with your wall or they go against them. But what I would say, any color would go of the pictures with the wall, because it will obviously pop out, right? Number 3, you might be thinking, why is it so important to have a personal space in your room? Well, I would say the more personalized you have your room, the more comfortable and at home you will feel, and the more less homesick you will feel. Because you have just moved to hostel and you might be missing home, you might be missing your own room, your own personal space, and you might be sharing your room with a roommate most probably. So if you actually decorate your room the way you want to, you choose your corner, that this is the corner I want to decorate and this is how I want it to look. So maybe you can actually feel a little more comfortable and a little more at home. So yes, that is the reason why you should definitely personalize your room, no matter if you're a boy or a girl, because this is definitely a gender fluid thing, dude. You have your personalized room, right? It's your room, do whatever you want to. Number 4, this I can't stress more upon this fact that you need to properly know yourself before you can actually start decorating your room. Because at last, if you put up things that you just like, and you at the end, what will happen is that you will be like, no, I really don't like this picture and this just doesn't really go with me. So it's better that you first know yourself, who you really are, what kind of vision board do you want, or what kind of pictures do you want in your room, so that at the end, when you look at it every single day, you really love the pictures that you see up there on the walls. So these were the 4 main points that you need to consider before you actually jump to start doing things. Once you are done with all these 4 things, you can start with the what to do list that I'll be giving you right now. So hang on. Number 1. So I have been consistently specifying on the fact that you need to be clear with what you want to put up on the wall. So the first thing that you need to do is specify a particular space that you will be decorating. Once you have a particular personal corner or a personal wall or a personal space, then what you can do is you can actually define your aesthetic, that what you really like, what kind of pictures, what kind of aesthetic, what kind of colors you really like, what kind of pictures you want to put up. Either it has to be a vision board or a dream board, or maybe a lifestyle that you want to live, or maybe the bucket list that you want to fulfill during your college time, or it can be anything. It can just be your pictures with your family, your friends that you want to see every single day, miss them and actually recall them, recall your memories. It can be anything, honestly, anything, anything that you love. It is your personal space. Okay, number 2, make sure, if you are someone who is actually sharing a room with someone else, so you have less space for yourself, because obviously you need to adjust with the other people in the room, right? But if you are someone who has plenty of space, like me, I am a person living solo in a room, so I have all the 4 walls up to me. But yes, if you don't have all the 4 walls, again I'll say specify a smaller space and make sure that you put only the important content up on the walls. And if you have plenty of space, then maybe you can utilize different walls for different purposes. Like I have done, one wall is for my vision board, one is for my mood board, and one is for the keywords that I really like and I really want to look up to every single day. Once the second point is done, number 3 that you have to do is you need to take a piece of paper and you need to write down the keywords that you want. For example, if I want to make a vision board, if I want to make a dream board, then I'm gonna be writing keywords like college girl aesthetic, dream life, boss girl life, anything it can be based on your vision board. Or like for example, if you're putting up your college life, so it can be college aesthetic, college to-dos, college bucket list, and most of the stuff like that. College parties, college ramp parties, anything. It can be absolutely anything. And if you are in a fashion college like I am, so maybe you can put up keywords like college model aesthetic, or model aesthetic, or ramp shows aesthetic, or fashion shows aesthetic. If you want, to go and portray yourself on the fashion show, it can be absolutely anything. So make sure you write at least 7 keywords, because it will be easier for you to search on Pinterest. Number 4, once you're done with point number 3, you have to go on Pinterest and type every single keyword that you have written and search for it on the Pinterest. If you want inspiration, I'll be linking down my Pinterest boards below. You can check them out. You can get plenty of inspiration if you want. And also do check out the pins that I have created on my own. They're really amazing and I'm sure they're going to help you. So yes, go and search for those keywords on Pinterest and then make a separate board for each and every thing that you need to put up. I make it a point to have a board for every single thing. I have a separate board for my money. I have a separate board for my manifestations. I have separate for positive affirmations. I have separate for my dream life. I have separate for my college life. I have a separate board for every single event of my life. So yes, you can do that same. You can have a separate board called my room aesthetic, or whatever you like. It is your board. Do whatever you want to. So yes, once you have all the pictures saved in your board, you can actually scroll through your board and choose the picture that you really want to put up on your walls. Make sure you precisely choose with an open mind, because you will be looking at those pictures every single day. And yes, if you are going to put them up on your wall, obviously it is going to have a positive or a negative impact based on the content that you put up. So choose very wisely. And yes, there is no issues that you can't change it later, but obviously you will not want to change your vision board every single day, of course. So make sure you choose something that goes on for a longer run. Number 6, once you have all the pins chosen, you can download each and every one of them, make a folder and get them printed. Once you have those things printed, the next thing that you have to do is arrange them on a floor and see what layout you want to put up. You can also buy some of those frames that you get on Amazon and Flipkart, like those photo hanging frames. It's totally up to you. It's your wall. Decorate it the way you want to, because automatically it's your personal space and it represents you. It has to be a representation of your personality and your thought process. Exactly. So planning out the layout of your wall was the 7th point. Now let's go on to the 8th point. First, once you have that rough layout totally planned and you are satisfied with the layout, go ahead and start pasting those pictures or those patterns or everything or those stickers on the wall. Start decorating it. Put that layout up on the wall. You can either use double-sided tape or glue drops, but I personally feel that glue drops is a better option. Why? Because it does not leaves marks on your walls. I personally used double-sided tape, and trust me, now if the picture comes off, it is a total hell, because it has destroyed my walls after all, because DST is not at all feasible to be put up on walls. So yes. So number 9th and the most important point I would guess is to add some lights to your room. Fairy lights, Diwali lights, any lights would work of your favorite color. I have yellow or golden lights in my room, and the way they make my room feel, I can't express how comfortable I feel. And I switch them on whenever I am journaling, and it gives me a blissful vibe, and I can't really express how happy I feel being in this space. And you can also add fake money plants. I personally prefer planting, so I have around 6 money plants in my room, and the way they make my room feel, I personally feel fresh in my room, and it's not that much humid. So it's totally up to you, and based on the location that you have. If you can plant a small, you can make a small, you can have small pots put up on your windowsill and stuff. It totally depends on what you like. You can have fake money plants over there. You can buy them on Amazon easily. You can also have various flowers put up, artificial or real, it's up to you. Do whatever, it's your personal space. And ta-da! You are done with your personal space. It looks so beautiful, I'm sure. Once you have decorated, make sure to send me the pictures of your room. I would love to see them, what you have made, because I personally am a room freak, room jerk, you can say. I love decorating my room. I love to keep my things organized, and I love to make the surroundings that I have around me feel home, honestly. And this is the reason why I have been able to survive happily and totally away from home here in Patna. So yes, that was all for today's video. If you really love the video, don't forget to tell me in the comment section below, and yes, please send me those beautiful pictures of your rooms. I would love to see them. You can send them me through via DM on my Instagram. This is my Instagram. I have 2 separate accounts. One is for fashion and the other one is for shit posting basically. And I am a person who is a nature freak, so I love posting nature content and everything that feels like Pinterest to me. So that this account is basically a Pinterest on Instagram. So you should definitely check it out. And this is my Pinterest link, which is there in the description. This is my Pinterest account. You can definitely go and check it out, and you can get the inspiration for your bedroom from there. So yes,